You know those days when you just want to be succinct and it doesn't happen? Take 3. Welcome back to the big board. We're looking at World at War 85. This is Moore's Test. It's a scenario I've played before and showed you some tactical tips. We're going to do a tactical tip refresh, number 4, and show you how the tactics actually work and will work for you as opposed to how they didn't work for me when I tried them. So I had, in the setup, I put the Leo in an IP here, improved position, and this Jag sat on the left-hand side here, left flank, giving a little extra opportunity fire cover. And we advanced up a single tank platoon of T-55s. They got pasted by this unit and were shut down. And then these chappies rolled up, and they tried to get into the fray as well, really looking to try and do a shock attack. Overrun or close assault is probably what it's called accurately, right? And that is where the Leo that was in here took its shot and put a disruption and a step loss on this platoon, and that shut them down for the turn. That left me with one more tank and no opportunity fires left. We went in here, attacked in a close assault, and it's I'm rolling 2 4s. On a close assault there, if you can see it. Let me hold it like this, it's easier. 2 4s there. What is up with the camera today, fellas? Well, trust me, it says 2 4s. And that was enough, because these guys are only rolling 1 5, to push these guys out of this hex. Actually, they ended up back here somewhere. And capture that hex and move them back out of the way. Now, because this Leo had fired, I thought, you know what, now is where I can advance up, get situated so that next turn I can fire at close range against all these guys and get the benefits of close range. But I also, if I've got 2 tanks left to move, and they were here, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, they can pop into this improved position, location, and they can do a close assault as well. And now here's where it gets interesting, right? Because when they close assault, I'll show you all this. Now against the Leo, they're firing. My camera just doesn't want to cooperate today. Maybe it's just me. Nevertheless, 4 4s, so 4 dice looking for 4s versus 2 dice looking for 4s. Distinct advantage there, right? Now the improved position will give me 1 save, or I'm allowed to ignore one of the hits that occurred. The Russians only scored 2 hits. So, of course, in a close assault, when you're doing one, the dude that loses the most, he has to vacate the hex. So this chappie retreats 1 hex. He's disrupted. These guys took no losses. They get to move into the hex, and Bob's your uncle, and all these guys are ops complete. And that is how you bum rush defenses. You got to fight with your whole company here, or your whole battalion, or whatever it is you have. You got to use all the assets that you have, and you got to not be afraid of taking losses. I sat over here trying to get some quick little, trying to spot and shoot into here and have a gun battle at range. Bad idea. Lost 2 tanks, lost a step on my HQ. Miserable effort on my part. This is where the game is played over here. We clear this area, threatens the left flank, and then we can continue on with closing in on the township and looking for an exit off the map while the infantry closes in from the right flank. All right, talk to you soon. Enjoy the game.